Hey, hi everyone, this is Gail here from GailBottomleyOnline.com, and I just wanted to do a very quick video for you about the new Google Pharma update. Now, I did speak about this just after it happened, actually a couple of months ago, and I did a webinar on it then and explained to many people then about the Google Pharma update. However, over the last 3 weeks while being in LA, I've met up with an SEO expert who's totally awesome, Chris. And he's been sharing with me on some bits and pieces about the Google Pharma update and how we can get around, well, not get around, but how we can comply with Google to keep Google happy. And that's really what we're wanting, isn't it? A happy Google. So what I've got right in front of you now is a particular post that I did about a while ago on January the 31st. And so you can always go back and refer to that if you want to, and I've put a link in this particular post, the Google Pharma Update post, to link back to this product that will help you. But really what it comes down to is Google decided that they wanted to give their customer the best kind of experience. And so what was happening is Google went out there and found that there were thousands and thousands upon thousands of websites, and they were giving absolutely no content. They were regurgitated, as they say, content that was out there on the net, and people were dragging it in from particular sites, or they were actually rewriting it with really bad software. And so what was happening is many of Google's clients, including you and me, were having a very bad experience. In other words, we would go somewhere to a website and find that it didn't actually have what we were looking for. And so people got upset about that. And what normally happens is people get upset, then they stop using Google. And so that's basically Google decided enough already and decided to make some changes. Now, one of the big sites that was hit was eZine articles. Now, already they have made some changes here, and it didn't used to look like this, but now it does. And so we can see that eZine have made some changes, but they were very badly hit. It didn't change their PR ranking, which is here, it's still 6, but it did change a lot of things for them. And some other companies, ended up firing or sacking, or whatever you like to call it, having to get rid of many of their staff because overnight their maybe page 1 or page 2, but normally page 1 ranking had disappeared, and they had completely disappeared on any of the pages and may have ended up on number 1 millionth, who knows. But a lot of people suffered dreadfully by what happened after the Google Pharma update. So what's happened here? Let me give you an example of what happened with eZine and why Google was not happy with eZine. Let's just go to this particular article here. This is what they're not so happy about with eZine. And you can see they've started to make some changes, but not everywhere. Now let me show you. First of all, we have the title up here of the article, and that's good. But then what do we have in between the title and the content? All these ads. Now, some people think because, and I'm not sure, I'm not saying eZine feels this way, but some people think, well, Google should be happy with me if I'm putting their ads on my website. Well, they are, but in moderation. So here we go. We have the site. We have a whole pile of ads there. We have a whole pile of ads here, all the way down to the bottom. This is the ads on this side. Then you come down the bottom, and we have more ads and more ads. And so what's happening is this has just got too many ads. It used to have some down here as well, but they've disappeared. And so they're not giving specific, very good value, because people start here, and by the time they get here, they've forgotten what the title of the article was. And so eZine, and along with Hub Pages and a number of other companies, were all hit quite badly. And in most cases, it was because of this. And you'll note that many of the websites out there today are just trashy websites. They're full of adverts, and they offer no good content to anybody. And so the suggestion is, and I've been saying this for a long time, guys, when you put your website out there, make sure you have good content on there and make sure that the content makes sense. So if you've got a website out there that you've put together using the auto content plugins like YouTube and articles and Yahoo Answers, that's all fine, but make sure that you have some of your own content. And the suggestion from Chris, my SEO guy, was that you make this the stickies number 1, 2, 3, and 4 if you want, and that they've got good SEO on the pages, and they give good content, and they may even link out to some authority site. Whatever you want to do, you just need to do it and make it good content, and then Google will be very happy with you. The other suggestion I make is also that you put some pictures on your website. Then it doesn't look like a automatic content site. So you need some pictures, some video if you can, and you don't have to use your own videos. You can go and get some from YouTube and use the auto poster on that if you want to. And also, as I suggested in my blog post, it's a very good idea to also include these. See, this particular article's been retweeted 27 times, shared 9, recommended 8, and I'm sure Google's noticed all these things. It's a good idea to put your social share buttons or social proof buttons on here as well. Now, right down the bottom of this particular one, you'll also see that I have some buttons here as well, so people can share from here as well. And I allow people to put comments in as well, both from Facebook and ordinary contents as well. And so Google's pretty happy with this kind of thing. And if you just follow the same principles in your own blogs or websites, you'll be just fine. Also, don't stuff them full of keywords. They have to make sense. You can mention your keyword 3 or 4 times throughout your article as long as it's long enough to do so, but don't go overboard. Just make sure that you do everything well so Google's happy with you. So hopefully this has been able to help you guys and make sense of the Google Farmer update. It's otherwise known as a Panda update as well. So hopefully this has been able to help you, and you'll set up your websites well, and make sure that you don't put too many AdSense adverts on your website like this one has here. There's just too many AdSense adverts on the website, and don't think just because you're adding AdSense that Google's going to be happy with you, because mostly or above all what they want is excellent content. They want their clients, and that means you and me, when we put something in the search engine, that we get a good response and we're happy with it, and we don't end up with a whole pile of junky sites to go through. Keep that in mind, guys, and you'll do just well. This is Gail here from GailBottomleyOnline.com, and hope this has been helpful. Let me know if it has, and don't forget to retweet and also Facebook it. Now, you have to have your Facebook open to make sure this works, so you have to be logged in. Also, you can come down to the bottom to where the buttons are, and you can share it on Dig. You can do it on your own, and Delicious, etc., so you can do that. You can also come down and make comments here on Facebook, but you do need to have that open and be logged in to Facebook to make that work. Hey guys, thanks very much. Thanks for all you do, and thanks for the comments that you leave, and I wish you all the best in your business. This is Gail from GailBottomleyOnline.com.